Yes, today I want to discuss with you a question that humanity has been asking for thousands of years. Is there life beyond Earth? And if so, what does it look like? Could they have visited us? Will we be able to reach them one day? I know we have a lot of questions about this, so if you're ready, let's get started without further ado. The existence of extraterrestrial life has always been a subject of great curiosity in the world of science. As the Dark Universe, we will examine this issue in depth. If you find the Dark Universe's work useful and would like to help us do more, you can join us. First, it is important to distinguish between UFOs and extraterrestrial life. People often confuse believing in UFOs with believing that life can exist in outer space. Personally, I believe that there is at least microscopic life, i.e. simpler forms of life, on Earth or on the moons of planets, or that we will find fossil remains of this life in the near future. The possibility of intelligent life outside the Earth is very high. In my video on the Fermi Paradox, I explain the possible reasons why we still haven't found them. If you haven't seen it, I strongly recommend you watch that video. But it's one thing to claim that alien life forms definitely exist. It's quite another to say that they have visited Earth. The distances in space are enormous, so great that it is difficult to even comprehend these distances. The Parker Solar Probe, the fastest spacecraft ever built by mankind, can travel at 530 to 1,000 kilometers per hour. But even this speed is insufficient to overcome the distances in the universe. For example, it would take 8,918 years to reach Alpha Centauri, the closest star to us, with the Parker Probe. We know that it is impossible to reach the speed of light. No object with mass can reach the speed of light because it requires infinite energy. What if we traveled at 95% of the speed of light? This is very difficult, but theoretically possible. But our current technology is not enough to achieve it. The technologies we see in science fiction movies, such as warp engines or wormholes, are only imaginary at the moment. We don't even know if such technologies exist. But if these technologies are discovered in the future, traveling in space could become much easier. Another interesting consequence of approaching the speed of light is that time slows down. For a space traveler traveling at 95% of the speed of light, time flows much more slowly than for someone on Earth. This could make traveling long distances a little more reasonable. Long-term space missions involve not only technological, but also sociological and political challenges. Sustaining a mission for 75,000 years requires a great organizational capability for humanity. Such missions require long-term planning and stability. If a civilization can spread into space, its signals should be wider and more detectable. But it is anthropocentric to assume that the intelligence of these civilizations will be similar to ours. Different intelligences may be very different from ours, and we may find it difficult to understand them. Would an extraterrestrial civilization care about us? That's a big question mark. We don't care about other forms of intelligence on Earth. Perhaps they won't care about us either. Therefore, claims that aliens have visited us are usually nothing more than speculation. In science, we cannot assign 0% probability to wild possibilities. But we need objective data to prove the existence of these possibilities. Absence of evidence is not proof of absence. Therefore, we must base our search for life in space on scientific grounds. In the future, we will continue our search for life in space. By developing new technologies and methods, we will continue to explore this vast ocean. If there is life beyond Earth, we will surely find it one day. Because the truth has a habit of coming out sooner or later. We don't know for sure whether there is life beyond Earth, but we will continue our scientific research and try to find the answer to this big question. See you in the next video. Bye.